If you want to have SketchUp on your own computer, it's a great idea because it lets you work on whatever you want to build at any time. Bear in mind though that the computers in the department are designed for lots of processing for CAD. Your home laptop might not be as powerful as you think compared to those computers. So for simple models, your laptop is probably going to be absolutely fine. Probably whatever laptop you have will be fine. If you want to do some really high-end stuff, then you're going to need a high-end laptop, or you're going to have to do it in the apartment. It's very important to remember that because I'm running top-of-the-range MacBook Pro here, dedicated graphics card, i7 top-of-the-range spec processor, and this struggles. So just be aware of this because it depends on the version number. So anyway, let's have a look at how to get SketchUp for your computer. So I'm on Google, so just type SketchUp. And the first result we see is SketchUp 3D for everyone. Click on that, and there we are. The site might change by the time you see this, but it'll be very similar. So download SketchUp. This is where you've got to think about it. So what are you going to use it for? So let's say educational use. You've got two choices here. You can download Pro, or you can download Make. Now, Pro is great. It does do some other things, like you can exchange CAD files with other programs. You can use the layout to create documents and presentations. That's nice. Print to scale and do email export. There's a few other things you can do with Pro, but generally, as a guy who's been a professional CAD design engineer industry, go for SketchUp Make. It's free, which is fantastic. It'll work on your laptops. You don't actually need these other things at this level for this course. So anyway, so add in some stuff. So christopher.parker@manchester.ac.uk, and I'm the instructor. Chris Parker, University of Manchester. Select your operating system. Now I'm on a Mac. If you're on Windows, select Windows, but I'm on a Mac. This is where you got to make a choice. If you choose SketchUp Pro, you have to pay for it. SketchUp Make is free. I create licensing, but I remove the news and tips. And click download. And there it goes, it's downloading now. Now that's great. That's going to give me the latest version of SketchUp Make, but there's a problem here. I guess I can find the solution to this on the fly. If you are trying to do a complex model, like a shop with lots of things in it, it's rendering, and your laptop is not very powerful enough for it, I said, don't feel it's a bad laptop. I mean, top-range MacBook Pro isn't powerful enough for some things I've created. You have to work in the department. SketchUp is not backwards compatible, which means that if you make it in SketchUp 2015 and you've got SketchUp 2013 in the school, as we do, you can't open your file. You can open a 2013 file in 2015, so it's forward, but it's not backwards compatible. So, we've got, there we are, SketchUp's downloading. If I do another Google search, SketchUp. Okay. How can we find the older versions? Okay. Let's see if we can search SketchUp Make 2013. Okay, so if you search for SketchUp Make 2013, the second result says download all. You get to this screen. So this lets you download older versions. So if you want the same version as is in the department, this is 2013, we have it here. So a Mac, it's just that. And on Windows, you can have two bits of architecture on your computer. You can have 64-bit or 32-bit. Don't worry about what they are, but basically 64-bit is faster, and if you buy a new computer, you're probably getting that. You can't run 64-bit version on a 32-bit version of Windows, but you can run 32-bit version on 64-bit. So in this case, you can download 32-bit because it doesn't actually matter because it's the right year. If in doubt, go into the computer lab, see what version is there, and say, I want that kind. Anything below 2030 we don't have, it's just not available. Maybe if you email them, they'll give it to you, but it's not supported. Either way, to work with department computers, download the same version as the department, which would be Sketchup 2013. So that is that. And it's now downloaded, so if I click here on downloads, and that's your usual guiding through installation, so you should be absolutely fine with that. And that is how to get SketchUp onto your computer at home. A few things to remember, but it's a very easy process, and I'm sure you do great.